comes to Eltharion. It is my duty, our duty, to endure. Stand with me. For as long as I still live. For Yvresse will never fall.
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and Part 9 of our legendary Eltharion the Grim Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we're here with Yennefer, who has come on across the seas as far as she's able to. I'm not so confident to go into March, but we will at least go into normal, and if we get a Jip with half of our turn being snatched away this next time, I don't know, we won't be able to attack Lyonesse, and we probably won't be able to shed this Mark of Lyonesse forever, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate. Perhaps if the faction is completely destroyed, it also goes away. I truthfully have not been marked by Lyonesse enough to actually have that knowledge. We'll find out together. Over here with Eltharion, we've got up into an ambush stance. There's no way we're going to convince these guys not to attack the Sunken Kernark. It's a soft, easy, juicy settlement, and it lets them to build up their wall points, which they are going to absolutely want. Grumagdal, I have popped in the Elven Craftsman to try to make some gold real quick.
I'm ready.
And then Mayrin we have in an ambush as well to try to lure them over on the other direction. We can't really fight that group with Mayrin, so we do want to be a little bit careful. I think we're set up. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see how things play out. Alright. The dimmed suns indeed. Ooh, they've split up. That's not good. They do attack the Sunken Kernark. There's no chance that we can hold against this tide of savage green. They will be remembered. As we put them to the sword. So Avalorn's doing their thing against the Seducers of Slaanesh. They've taken down Elisa, so now it's up to us to go after... Oh good, they attacked the Dreadfleet. Just like I asked. Go after Modlist, scare him away. So now we've just got Peggy Salt Spray. It looked like they were going to try to attack some of our weaker settlements instead of fighting against their original rivals. They realize that they're a little bit scarier than we are. A barding of this kind gives the Reaver's mounts extra protection when they deliver their devastating charges. Our Invocation of Assyrian is ready to go again, and we've got the Bear Legion. You still will probably be hearing some distracting noises in the background if you hear any. It is still the 15th of July, and they're still working on the same stretch of road. I couldn't tell you how or why. Influence, construction cost, and control. Don't need that just yet. We'll just have Yennefer attack Lyonesse. Oh, and they steal that Guard of the Tempest. Listen, you. Those are mine. Let's say we break the siege. Oh no, we don't have enough movement to come on back in. How dastardly. So the best way to avoid that kind of nonsense with Slaanesh is you just say no to the attack and then go back in, and then they will have seduced a different unit each time. I just wasn't going to get rid of one of my our Mistwalker units for a battle against Lyonesse. We'll try to hit them here next turn. If they've got another Lord, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but if the Enchantress comes up... Oh, she's going to snake it from us. Demonic. Alright, back on down to the south. Eltharion, time to get some vengeance on Muncha.
Eltharion expects.
Eltharion expects.
Vengeance.
We're gonna fight this one because otherwise we will still lose most of our front line, even with a decisive win and an auto-resolve, so let's go blend up some more hordes of orcs. Oh man, I still wish. We need a Savage Orc Lord. Let's hope that's what's coming for the generic Lord for the orcs. Either a Savage Orc one or perhaps a Forest Goblin. I would be cool with either one. Alright, we've got a couple of natural choke points to kind of draw them through, which is lovely. I'm going to set up the Ballista here. Like so. We'll go ahead and have all of our bows get set up as well. We want to kind of draw them in through this choke point. But if they do flank wide, we want to be able to handle them.
Understood.
Cavalry up front. Eltharion ready to fly in and devastate the enemy lord. Let's put the horse archers over here to convince them to go in towards the center here. We've already got 3 archers deployed. Let's grab these 2 and the talons. We'll have the Talons take flank because they have the most armor. And get them set up like so. Alright, had to pause for a moment. Little Wizard's PlayStation controller had decided to not work at that exact moment, so now we've got her all fixed up now. Let's get this battle to go. We've got our archers set up. Let's go ahead and make sure our battle cats are ready to help them out just in case anything goes sour over there. We've got rangers, which I'm going to kind of set up as the final zone of protection. We want spears or silver end to be the initial catch wherever possible. So up front here, 2 silver in, and then the other unit of spears, kind of off to the side. Atlasmara Faith Bearers. I guess we'll do it kind of more like this. We'll make a proper, halfway proper checkerboard. And the Faith Bearers up front. There we go. This still has the opportunity to do quite a bit of damage because Savage Orcs are mean, but we can keep them in proper shooting zones. We can do a lot of damage before they can really do anything. You switch over to multi-shot mode, and then I'll cav. Let it begin. Go ahead and advance the spears a little bit further. Faith Bearers as well. Start blasting these soul quenches. We can hit multiple units, would be awesome, but not super easy. Alright, perfect. I will do Overcast Spirit Leech towards you as soon as that casts. We'll Starwood Staff, and then ooh, the Bound Fiery Convocation.
Always ready.
We'll drop the rocks on them as soon as they decide. Ooh, run! They're gonna get charged, probably. Thank goodness we got back here soon enough. You just kind of skate around behind them. You just kind of hang out here. We don't necessarily need a charge. We'll charge this group down and keep him chasing. Oh no, our lord is under threat. Blast. The Fiery Convocation. We probably need it this way, don't we? Get back up this way there, Cabal.
Without fail.
Rock Storm right here. Spear Leech on this poor guy. We'll go ahead and stop him from moving. That should basically be his end immediately. Captured away. Oh, we didn't get him caught. My fault. What'd you get for being arrogant? Alright, bring them on up. Let's get some heals dropped where we can. These guys are definitely both going to need it. We'll go Fiery Convocation. Just gonna blast it through. Atlasmara Faith Bearers can hold the line almost indefinitely. Stop getting our skirmish cav caught. Oh, we missed the Convocation. Oh, and it missed too. It bounced off in a weird spot. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, archers, let's go ahead and help out over here. More casualties than we probably should have taken, but a victory all the same. Now we'll heal yourself up. You take a little bit of damage, not a lot. Keep healing these guys. They haven't taken... Hopefully we don't take any more damage than we already have. Just let the arrows do their damage. It's much more like playing at the old Medieval 2, playing the elves, isn't it? Get your defensive units set up and let your arrows just tear everyone to pieces. Stop chasing my skirmish cav, you absolute monsters. Here's Nubzub. Put him down there, Eltharion. You, the Savage Orcs, come on back. Alright, they're still a bit brave. We'll have the Rangers see them off. And there's a victory. We're gonna hunt down a Nubzub if we can, and everything else that is fleeing for the hills. Battle cats are hungry. I'll catch you in a moment. And one karate chop later, we've got a Muncha trapped in prison. Go ahead and take the extra ransom. Oh no, Mort's Chosen has been captured. I don't know that the Wa is actually what we really want. So if we interrogate, we get the 200 experience each time they're interrogated. So what if we go ahead and interrogate for a turn?
We will never stop asking.
I don't think we need the Wa. That's the problem. We don't have that many Mistwalker units yet, so
High Elven
we're not
Archmage.
getting that much goodie out of it. So I like to try to use it for the 200
Trained
experience
by the
boost,
White
and then
Tower.
the 500 for Eltharion after. Because we are so close to getting our defense up to tier 3. We are up to 60 out of the 75 that we need. 15 more is all that we're looking at. Yeah, look at you, Peggy. Coming straight in. You go after the Shrine of Loek. Lasali isn't the most defended, but I think it can hold against the likes of some salty sea dogs. Alright, as far as our next technology goes, making all of our cab a little bit faster is probably a good call. And it's very quick. So, 2 turns, we'll go ahead and snag the Call the Great Herds. It's very close to Call the Great Herds, but it's not what we're doing. Alright, Kevin, you go ahead and investigate the Skaven here. Gross. Clan Mors
You
Festus.
have my attention.
Oh, you can just go walk up to a settlement and secure some influence? That's pretty dang good. Let's go for replenish troops first, though. We'll come up and discover the rats here in Karak Asgal as well. My favorite way to kind of build up experience on heroes. It costs nothing. You just have to have that gold as kind of a benchmark.
Prince Eltharion.
Now, is Nubzub going to be able to run away? I don't mind taking a little bit of attrition to the undead nonsense, but are you going to escape, sir? I actually think we want Melkoths for another damage zap.
No
Come here,
glory,
Nubzub.
only service.
Like the little Muppet fellow from Star Wars. Yeah, we'll go ahead and execute you.
For Yvresse.
Well, you know what? We may have just messed up our prison. This faction's gone now. Yeah, the prison's now empty. Darn. Well, at least we should remember that more in the future.
Prince Eltharion.
Learning through
Onward, I say.
being dumb.
the
best way.
Prince.
Alright, Eltharion, let's go for Elven Scholar. We like that research rate. No, we don't. We like that Quartermaster first, and then we like the research rate. Here at Galbaraz, we will absolutely take that up to the next tier so we can get the landmark building. We can just look at it here, can't we? It is the Oath Gold Mine. It'll give us a Sun Dragon and more nobles, as well as a nice chunk of gold. I'm sure the Dobby won't be super thrilled that we are mining up Oath Gold, but they can deal. So Mayrin is our last unmoved lord. You will always lose the ambush duel with the Skaven. So let's instead switch over to Encamp and just set right on the bridge. I think even though it's a little bit scary, getting some more influence per turn and higher control is very useful, so we'll do this. See if we can't grab any more trade agreements.
It is but one.
Ironbrow is coming along towards liking us. We're fighting everyone they are, so they've got no real choice. Alright, so let's grab any kind of missions we can. Soul Taster, Lord of Perfection. Just hiding up here somewhere. We accept. Yennefer can deal with Lyonesse here next turn. Beautiful. Oh no, that's pretty sneaky. How can you muster out on the sea? But that's not allowed. Units are currently queued for... How are you doing that there, Soul Taster? That seems like cheating to me. And they've basically made it so we're going to lose Mistnar here next turn. Luckily, the settlement's not making us that much gold because we can't afford the port just yet. But let's go ahead and deal with... Oh man, they may have successfully... yeah, they did. They assaulted our units, took out a lot of our Witch Guard. And just left and right.
Outrageous.
You better not tell me nothing's outrageous. We'll go ahead and switch to Ladriel's... or Lelea's Blessing.
I am their end.
Does not have enough movement range, really.
They will suffer the might of Sapphiron.
That's alright. Oh, I did this wrong. I could have handled this last turn. Man, misclicks all over the place. So what you do if you were not me that last time is you just come out of the siege and back in. You don't have to break it at all. And they would then seduce a different unit each time. But because we did that foolishly, now they've got a ROR and an extra wizard. So let's see if we can't handle this without too many losses. Demons do tend to have very, very good towers to make up for the fact that they don't have archers at all, so we'll need to shut those down as quickly as possible. To the fray. Alright. The urge to go back and reload is extreme, but we will live with our mistakes. Makes us learn that much faster. So we'll start deployment, and I think we're just going to attack from over here. Looks like they just have normal Bretonnian towers, so we are in luck. We should be able to lace the walls with arrows pretty quickly. Get rid of anyone defending up there, so we'll go ahead and deploy in the force, that way we're at least hidden off the start. The lovely backup beeps from the cement truck. Thank goodness. A nice little layering of elven arrows. Sea Guard on one side, we'll have all of our fast units. Does it actually connect through? Oh, it goes through the woods. Still, splitting their attentions is going to be very important. We'll have everyone else hiding over here somewhere. So we'll do spears. We can put you off on the side, that way everyone gets that nice buff. Maybe put them sideways. If they get shot out by the towers too much, we'll have to move them, but that'll at least make sure everyone's getting the buff for the extra ward save as soon as we hit above 15. Winds of Magic. Or we'll probably just hide everyone else in the woods. Trees are very good at hiding in the woods. We'll put them right up front. Oh man, Bretonnia is not made for fighting against the Treekin, are they? Basically tailor-made to lose. And Nora's Pride in the back. So Mage. Our infantry, which I'm going to put the Grim Guard and the Storm Riders and everything in there. Our archers, and then our Cav and Big Beasties. This battle's going to be fun. Let's get to it. Should not be in the middle of everything, but that's alright. Move in, start knocking those gates down. We'll walk these guys up to the front here. They can start blasting arrows into Tarnius. What an unfortunate name. Miscast chance higher on that wizard. Do indeed. Go ahead and delete this unit of devoted marauders. Observe my radiance. Come back over here with this group. Spearmen start advancing into the woods. Ooh, let's get all of them, please. And going back and forth between this and the original. Well, my original being Medieval 2. The camera and controls for the newer games are so superior. But man, those battles are fun. It is the original, after all. No, not for everyone. The original for me. Alright, archers. Go ahead and advance a little bit more here. We can get nice angular shots up and over the walls. All other 4 spears moving up this side. Move up to the gates, because otherwise you're just going to get torn apart by the walls. We'll go ahead and drop some lightning on these demonettes.
Magic's unleashed!
See if you like the sensation of 3,000 volts. That looks like no. Not at all. How about wind? What say you? Ooh, not wind either, man. That's unfortunate. And not arrows. What do they like in terms of sensations? Get in there, Gar's Pride. Spears up to take any of the damage. Actually, stay where you're at. That ward save is too nice. We just have to let our winds recover. Trees are doing remarkably poorly at getting through the gates. Let's go ahead and pull one of them back. Looks like that yellow means they're having a hard time fighting. Would love to see a change where the Treekin get Wallbreaker as well. Treekin and the big tree men. I would go for the other bound spell. Let's see if there's any wizards that need miscast.
Observe I
think there always are.
Radiance.
Other bound lightning. Just blend. This group of Chaos Warriors is coming on in. Big fools.
Witness true magic.
Okay, you're in a bad spot there.
Acknowledged. It shall be done.
Let's make sure everyone can fire, and the second we find out they can, we drop the cage. Oh, you're doomed. Especially now. Enjoy that armor drop.
I summon the wind.
Oh, they're missing. Okay, there we go. They're missing huge. They had to get calibrated. Now you're doomed. How do you feel about the sensation of missile rain? Better hurry up, otherwise we're not going to capture this one. Oh, just too late. Lucky Demonette. Back to Slaanesha's realm with you.
We will obey.
Go ahead and deal with the captain then.
For duty.
I don't mind our spearmen getting shot up. Okay, they're getting through the gates much faster, so only put one unit on them at a time, otherwise they get in each other's way. It's still not fast, but it's better than it was. Drop another set of chain lightning, because our enemies are very foolish. Wait, hang on now. Ragara's Pride is not a siege attacker, and they're getting through these gates very quickly compared to the tree can. Like, very quickly. That's impressive. Also, I think we should probably change it to anything that is a actual siege attacker is able to have a little bit of a bonus against buildings, even if it's only like 25 or 15%. Just something to actually note that they do extra damage.
Behold my power!
Alright, can these frontal units here fire on these Hellstriders? Or at least just advanced where you can fire on whatever you want.
Moving out.
Everyone had Eltharions, stand still, and regenerate ammo bonus. That'd be incredible.
Loyal. Forward.
Yeah, there's no reason to sacrifice our spears in the walls. We will absolutely lose that duel. So we continue to drop a lightning on the Marauders on top. Or the Demonettes would hit them. Way more useful.
Witness true magic. Sorcery.
The almighty bzz. Get it from uses Thunderbolt. Super effective. And the gates are open as well. Go ahead and pull the tree can back, because otherwise they're going to get flanked aggressively by all those Demonettes there. Ragara's Pride's through too. Good on ya. We still want to be very safe with what we have.
Understood. Without fail.
Send in Mathland Spears. Then we'll have Ragara's Pride follow them on in. Or just lead the charge, either way.
The most potent spells.
I don't think they've got any more spellcasters, so let's just drop First of the Midnight Wind. Everything up front here.
Observe my radiance.
Observe my radiance.
Be done.
And we send the spears in.
Eltharion.
What do you do against the trees, Demonettes? Trees hate you. Alright, all of our archers, where are you guys at? Group 3. Annihilate these Hellstriders. Drop leadership for everything coming in to try to fight you. And let's go ahead and chase these Demonettes down now. Cav, charge in. It's gonna be a little bit of a spooky one. Let's have our own spears advance. They just need to fight here, don't they? Archers are standing in each other's way, so that arrow rain is not going to be nearly as effective. They're doing fine though, aren't they?
Spearman. For order.
Ragara's Pride is ripping them to pieces. Let's go ahead and weaken everything here, including those chariots.
Magic's unleashed.
Well done, cavalry.
Yes, sir. Advance.
Alright, spears, you guys advance to this choke point.
Make off one path. Acknowledge.
We need some archers to kind of move up and get out of each other's way.
Setting
Like Zeus.
Asur Archmage.
Lightning drop here.
I summon the wind.
Also, come on in so we can drop in the Helm of Discord that much easier. I don't think there's any abilities that's being popped here. Get on in, drop melee attack and defense.
Behold my
Go for the old Wind Blast, because Ragara's Pride's getting smacked.
Scions of Mathland. It shall be done.
Alright, spears, get on in there.
Death to all.
Yeah, those poor lions. not enjoy their battle.
To battle!
Stop those chariots. Get in here and help out against these Hellstriders. Chaos Warriors need a good thrashing.
Be away!
You can help out against the Simulant Slaughtercade.
Assert Archmage!
I think we've got them broken. You continue to fight, Warriors of Slash. The answer is no. As all of the demons disappear straight back to, I don't know what you call the Dark Prince's realm, the Circles of Pleasure, something like that.
For Assyria!
Not as fun as Grandfather's Garden. And battle. Alright, decisive victory. We're only 64 of our own fall. We'll take that every time, especially when you don't send the spearmen in and just let the archers do their thing. We will go ahead and... Ooh, stacking it sounds very nice. So we shall. Got Moshi being all upset. What do you want? Here, shout at me. Go play. Go do something else. Yennefer's now upon a Great Eagle and has had her Mark of Slaanesh removed. We'll come on back in and grab Lyonesse.
I claim it
I think this
for
belongs to me
mine.
now.
Student
Bretonia doesn't
of
tend to
Teclis.
hold grudges for taking their settlement, so this should be fine. Especially since Soul Taster's about to take Misnar from us. The forces of Slaanesh go before Tyrion in the old turn tree. And Peggy's coming after our settlement. Look at all this anti-player bias. Completely bypass the Shrine of Loek. That's fine. We shall capture them, no problem. Eltharion, we are going to send you down after Numos, because if we can claim Numos, we can give that over to the dwarves.
Stand ready.
If you're going to save our
You have my
population points there. Upgrading the Dragonhorn Mines, probably a good idea because it's closer to our enemies. I'd like to do the same with that Grubik Doll, but getting Death Gorge up to tier 3 is going to be way more useful. Court of Rust, we're just waiting for population points. For Coriuali, let's get... We're about to lose Misnar, aren't we? Would not be worth, then. Alright, we'll go ahead and give you magical reserves, then over to Earthing, so no miscasts happen.
High Mage.
Prince of Eltharion.
Aaron, you still can have a boring job for now. Keeping an eye on the border towns. I think Death Gorge can defend itself at this point, so we'll send you
Faithful
in
servant.
March Dance. Across the way, so you can take attrition either way, huh?
Most astute.
Most astute.
Duty is purpose.
Since I'm not seeing any undead,
No
let's go into
rest,
March.
no weakness.
Come straight to the edge. Like in Kernark, we will go ahead and repair. Oh, it's still expensive. Yeah, then we just are trying to repair our port here at Misnar, which is about to be lost to Soul Taster. Hopefully now whatever recruitment they were trying to do is completely not. They should have been able to do any on the seas either way. And no more trade. Very sadly.
Those who displease me do
We could go ahead and use our influence to be better friends with the other Elven factions. So with Attain for 9, with 40, and Avalorn for 12. Sounds good to me. To the turn to see how many of these we have to hold the line against. But Noctilus is coming on into Elisali very soon. Alright, Misnar is the first to be attacked. And yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. Very brave you are.
They cannot
Now Tyrion will come on in and take it back for them. Alright, I mean, they mobile... Oh, Peggy has a whole squad now.
I'm surrounded by fools.
He's surrounded by fools. Are you going after Trilinia? Thank goodness. So Misnar has been captured, and instead of helping, they've just surrounded the settlement with way more armies than they need. Imminent Rebellion, where now? Marshes of Madness, that does make sense. Now it's time for another flight of arrows. So if we can come on out of this settlement and go hit... Oh, there's no way. We should be able to hit Misnar.
We are Atur. We will prevail.
Go for
Fury
it.
of the winds.
All we gotta do is land ashore and we should be able to initiate combat. Beautiful stuff, and then we can just get rid of this faction from here. We would lose Ragara's pride. I think that's alright.
We need not fear our lessons.
That way we can actually put them back down with Eltharion like I want. We'll occupy this settlement, and the seducers of Lyonesse are no more. By forcing the Dark Prince out, the world is, if not purer, it's certainly a marginally less depraved place for it. He will return, however, and be all the stronger for it. Oh really, I didn't realize Victory over Lyonesse gave you less Seduce Units budget. That's fantastic. And crippling for Lyonesse. Alright, now go use your multitudes of armies somewhere else. Be useful. Go ahead and drop Earthing and Comet of Casadora. They didn't even go for the upgrade to Mistnar because they knew they were about to lose it.
Of high magic.
I will pop in the docks then. This army can pretty much attack wherever they want. They can keep bringing in more units from underneath the ground, so this will be a tough fight no matter what. Good news is we can fire over the walls, and they really can't. That's where we'll keep our advantage. So let's do extra recruit rank for Lothar and Seaguard, because we're going to have them replacing a lot of our spear line. Now, Eltharion, time to attack Numos. Should be a very easy auto-resolve. Hello, let's... Come on. Be kind to Eltharion's very elite army. That's what I thought. Love to sack Numos, it's a lot of gold. If we can't retreat, if we can't come back in and claim it, then it'll be a little bit rough. We'll take the money for now. Eltharion the Plunderer. Oh cool, we do get to come on back in. That is just fine by me, we'll go ahead and occupy.
I claim this for Morania. No glory.
Excellent, and we'll go ahead and hand this over to the Dawi the next turn. No upgrades, no repairs. In fact, we'll go ahead and demolish this building. Elven Haven, no thanks.
The people are resting.
The people do tend to be restless, don't they? We'll have Mayron then.
The Phoenix throne.
March on up to the second current arc, because we're about to have a rebellion there. We've got Skaven Corruption and Vampiric Corruption. All sorts of bad stuff. Keepers of the Flame are extremely expensive. To deal with the orcs, honestly, we probably just need the Everqueen's Court Guards. That's likely what's going to be coming from the ground here. We'll grab them on in. Good, we've got a missile focus now. Yeah, but let's see what's in Caracas Gal.
Nobly done. A resounding
Oh, look, Skaven. Thankfully, they're over there fighting Imric, so not bothering us just yet.
Standing by.
We'll snag you, Weapon Master. Keep discovering these Skaven settlements for the free skills. Alright, that's very awesome.
Remain vigilant.
Eltharion, is there anything good we can bring in through global or just Allied recruitment with Avalorn? We've got 100 with each of them, more or less, so we should spend where we can. I just want to get another Eagle Claw in this squad. Don't necessarily need more than one. So let's start replacing our spear line with Lothern Seaguard. So you two, goodbye. Instead, we'll have these Seaguard with shields. That way our front line can keep firing arrows. Loz's army is not nearly scary enough to take us. If you have a second one, it'll be a little bit more dicey. A lot more fun, though. No upgrades to be had in Yvresse.
Protector of Elthwan.
So, Mayron. We could probably go for another unit, but let's just kind of go bare bones for now.
Bring down the canvas.
I bring
Check on our diplomacy. Trade with Carcassonne is exactly what we want.
Who seeks my wise counsel?
Not me. I seek your trade. That'll also start making us buddies with the Wood Elves, which we absolutely need. They've got plenty of magical arrows, where most of ours are kind of normal. I guess we could upgrade the High Elf District there to get us even more influence per turn. Commandments in Kafik. Where now we'll just go ahead and get rid of the corruption as fast as we can. Banish that corruption. Well, we have so many armies here that are going to do it for us, so we'll just go ahead and switch it to rebuild the lost splendor. Alright, looks like the Drakenhof Conclave did have several armies nearby. Several armies nearby. Alright, well this will be quite the battle. Well, we're going to be 100% trying to camp up in a corner, let them come over to us. Manfred, you're brave, but also foolish. Alright, I'm not thrilled with lacking a front line. We'll kind of come on over here to the corner and draw them into us, so it goes to... where exactly? Right here. Means it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to actually use the mountains as a shield. We take the high ground over here on this side, but then we'd be exposing ourselves to this whole squad, so we definitely want to do this proper. So we'll go Talons of Tor Chaldea, Yvresse, Praetorians, Orcs Bane, and then we'll kind of just go like that and make an initial checkerboard line.
Acknowledged.
Talons up a bit, pull them back. Another set of archers behind them, so
Understood.
here,
It will be done.
here, and probably in the center.
As you say.
We'll just push them a little bit further up because they do have pretty good accuracy over one another. We might need to group them up even more, though. We'll see. So we'll have Cavill holding the center. The Redeemers on this side is... I don't know what's going on out there. I think they just launched an entire front-end loader worth of gravel down the hill.
For duty.
Outside, that is. And we'll have the War Lions of Trace hunting down anything that tries to come up on front line very quickly. Talons of Yvresse at the far back in multi-shot mode. And extra spears just being
It will be done.
speed bumps for us.
Spearmen.
We'll put them all over here. Then our extra archers also kind of in front of the others. They'll expend their ammunition relatively quickly. Alright, so single entities. Infantry. We'll have you guys in your own group. Everyone but the dual blades in guard mode.
Archers.
I don't like so. I don't like to split up the units when you group them. Alright. Kind of like to have Cavill up front with us too. Minute 36. Just to drop a Spirit Leech or two on the initial Lord. Alright, let it begin. Everyone here, fall back. As far back as you're allowed to. They did the same. Big bunch of cowards. Well, in that case, our strategy changes.
Wherever I am needed.
With haste.
Go ahead and fall back there, Cavill. Pop the Starwood Staff when you do. Want to make sure all of our archers are firing in the same direction, so let's get you
Archers.
nice and rotated.
Acknowledged. Move.
Get all of the fire in the same spot.
For duty. Loyal. Without fail.
Spears advance a little bit further than they are.
Loyal. As you say. We will obey.
Rangers.
Archers.
It's a little bit funky. Let's bring these archers back.
Orders received.
Gotta ranger it up.
We go.
It's outside here.
Quickly now.
Eltharion.
Alright, that's works for me if you're gonna sit over there in the corner.
I fight for Yvresse.
Bring them up. Lions as well, because we can kind of completely surround this group. They will send those blood dragons out aggressively, so you will want to kind of keep our guys back. Here they come.
Lawmaster of Hoenn.
Yeah, Spirit Leech. Fiery Convocation through here. Let's go land right on his head. Auto Von Riniculus. Convocation rips right through, that's perfect. Drop some rocks here.
The might of Yvresse. Empowered by vengeance.
He should absolutely annihilate that group, send the Lions in to go after those Blood Knights.
We go. Ever onwards.
Wiggle the Starwood Staff once more. Oh, the Blood Dragons move very fast, don't they?
Yes.
Or split these guys up.
March.
The Lions can catch them.
Warden of Althwan.
Alright, so we can keep healing up Eltharion just fine.
The Grim Warden rises.
Try to draw them on back. Let those Lions do the damage. Enemy Lord's down. We could have probably captured him, but I think we're going to go ahead and capture Manfred instead. The Lions are suffering against the dragons. I'd rather them do it than anyone else. Eltharion, get over here and help out. Your spells aren't nearly as useful. Soul Quench towards Manfred.
Guided by Waystones.
Have our Cav fall back. Take a little bit of casualties on that initial charge, because those are some glass cannon units if I ever saw any. Eltharion, you fall back now as well. And Battle Lions are going to be lost. I expected they'd be a little bit more useful against the Blood Knights, but them not having any armor-piercing hurt them there quite a bit. Keep falling back. You come over here towards these knights. All of our archers, we need to deal with the Vargeists. You keep shooting into this group. Eltharion, give yourself the heals, because it looks like here comes Manfred. Go ahead and zap Manfred's health. Said zap Manfred's health. You guys fall back, bring the Rangers in.
Quickly now. Eltharion. For Althwan's dead.
Alright, Lions. Let's have you just retreat. Oh, they can't retreat.
Eltharion.
Fair enough. Eltharion, you jump this big clown. Go ahead and catch Manny Boy in the cage.
I follow my vow.
All archers, well, no lock, but everyone fire on Manfred.
Question. Archers. To battle. Without fail. By your
Drag him down.
Advance. Pull back. Law Master.
Untold magical power. Lions, come on back over here. As fast as you can.
We away. To the
Because here comes the Vargeist. Gonna be a big old issue there. Manfred got taken out. I don't know if we managed to capture him. Hopefully we did.
Assyrian sends me.
Heal yourself up. Cav will drop the Earth Blood here.
Powered by vengeance.
Quickly now. Law Master of Poet.
Now we're gonna lose those Lions. Just let them fight the Knights there.
Quickly.
You go through and Cav can fight the Vargulf. Golf Geist, they're all terrible.
Moving out. Archers.
Set our archers back up in a nice net of doom.
Swiftly. March. Seal.
Eltharion, you're supposed to
Warden
keep the
repositioning.
Vargulf from getting into our other units, please.
Surrender now.
The Grim Warden rises.
Assa.
All back. Spears get in here and form a line.
Spearmen. We will obey, as you say.
Cryptors versus the Faith Bearers. Fire on those Cryptors for me. You do the same on this side.
To all. Setting forth.
Eltharion.
Eltharion should be able to deal with these Cryptors pretty easily.
Guided by Waystones.
Defense.
Always ready.
Extra heals. Saving the Fiery Convocation for what's coming in here.
Spearmen.
Looks like we may just get this first group on leadership. Ooh, somehow they still got their charge bonus.
Glory matters not.
And now we can't waste the heals there.
Master of Poet. Seal. Poet favors you.
Normally your rangers do not want to be fighting things like Vargeist and Gripors. They're very good at blending through infantry, but not large infantry. Weird how that works. Catch them.
As you say. Forward.
Please. And they just decided to go right past.
Spearman.
There, we got him.
Orders received.
Let's bring the skirmish cav through. Looks like the rangers of this flank are going to get taken out. And they do have Unbreakable, so let's pull them back. At least, I guess they don't. Their leadership's wavering now.
Eltharion!
Spearman. Command me.
Eltharion struggling with the Vargeist is not a lot of fun. Almost have enough forwards in there for it to be worth it. View your heals. Back around there with you guys. Crossbow teams. Let's start blending up these guys coming on in.
Avenge the fallen!
Our Silverin can pretty much hold this line near forever.
Woman of Ulthwa!
Not this line though, they're completely surrounded.
By my father's blade!
Oh, they snuck some guys
Shall
through.
be done.
I
Acknowledge. We go.
Snuck some guys
Shall be
through.
done.
Understood. Orior! For duty.
Ancestors. Assyrian guides us.
Come on back.
will! Eltharion! Fang
We really need this
sword
Vargolf
strikes.
to go away.
Obliterate them!
They tremble before our power.
Empowered by
Alright, there goes the
vengeance.
Vargolf.
We have untold magic.
Let's start blasting into this group of zombies
Defending
now.
order.
Actually, it's a complete waste.
Loyal.
Let's start blasting. This corpse cart coming on in.
Swiftly.
Spears engage these Skelly Warriors.
Without question.
Right, now's the time for the fiery convocation. Gotta be very careful.
Azur Dana.
Faith Bearers, come on back.
Apace.
Setting forward. Setting forward.
Eltharion!
There we go, that ripped through nicely. Didn't get this back group, but it didn't hit any of ours either, which is very good. No heals for everything up front, so we don't lose these rangers. And they are dying in droves.
Asa, advance.
We away.
Archers, time to deal with this corpse cart.
To battle!
Cast it over, that'd be awesome. Now you have to move too far away for that one, no thanks.
Illyrian archers.
Archers side.
Will be done.
Chop these zombies
We
down.
will obey. For Assyrian.
Try to avoid friendly fire if you
For
can.
our ancestors. Archers. The winds attack.
And we got him.
Enemy spellcaster.
A lot of damage on our battle lions and
Assyrian guides us.
our rangers, but that's just fine.
This
We'll have
world
you guys
is
halt.
rightfully ours.
Victory Eltharion. Oh, there's more lumbering their way towards us. A glorious victory indeed. Even though our battle lions took a brunt of the damage, they are still, half health, that's fine by me. In the ring with the Rangers. They are now up to the gold chevron, so even though they lost quite a few soldiers, they are now elite. How many of their units did they get to keep? Oh good, they get to keep all their elite ones, so the Vargolf, both Cryptors here. At least they lost their Cairn Rays, one of the units. And all of their Vargeists, why not? Alright, Undead, we're definitely going to need to replenish them. I would love for the ransom, but
Their only worth is service.
give me armies. Alright, Vampire Slayer for Eltharion. Ono was slain. We've got the Omen of Assyrian. The Emperor of the Heavens, living symbol, is a majestic firebird of legend, said to have emerged from the very flames of Assyrian. We've also got the Fireborn Dragon Princes, and the Savage Blow has kicked in.
No! I'm surrounded by fools!
You're surrounded by fools. She actually could probably take Trilinia. That would be lame.
Magic in purest form.
You go after Peggy, I don't know what you're up to. You have 100 armies and none of them are doing anything useful. You've claimed Ulthuan back from everything but the Lamprey people from the north.
High Elven Archmage.
It's going out. So again, we're missing movement right off the bat here. What's going on? We're missing a lot of movement. Something's wrong with
Led
Miss
by
Snar,
the
it seems.
winds. Find the wind.
We'll get back to Torkor Uali. Upgrade. And growth here is only 10. That is a bit... So we don't get to benefit from any of theirs. That does make sense. Yeah, we need to get confederated up with Dane quickly. Their strength rank 1. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Well, I guess we're doomed to be very weak, at least economically for now. We have most of the bad land secured, but these settlements are not the best in terms of
Prince
money making.
Eltharion.
Alright, Eltharion, let's come on in and grab you. Renowned and Feared, and then go through Elven Scholar, and then finally, we're going to start working on his magic line. He's just fine in melee. All he really needs to be is extremely defensive. Which, funnily enough, he's not.
Fang sword ready.
Alright, Cabal, secondary point into Melkos, and third point too. I'll start hunting down... Oh, we didn't get to capture him. Or we just barely didn't. Let's go ahead and move on in and grab... We'll capture Luz first, interrogate him for the goodies. For whatever extra bonuses we can gain, and then we'll take down Manfred.
Strike them down.
Very brave you are. I'll actually go ahead and fight this one as an auto-resolve, because it looks like that's what... Oh no, we couldn't auto-resolve this one. Alright, fair enough. So we shall pick up the next episode then with a fight against Lutz. Now I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for coming by today's legendary Eltharion the Grim campaign. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for Light God and a sub for the sub throne. We'll see you on the next one.